Tell you what seems to be devoid in some of y'all's videos is palm trees. These are the native palms, not the big old gangly trails. It's the two roads diverged in a wood. So I've given some more thought to the chicken pen. I was thinking about just the property in general that you got up there at Maine, and one of my father-in-law's friends, who had since retired, they bought 20 acres behind their property and built a pond, built a shack, and everything around that pond and everything to do with that shack had to do with what his idea of perfection was. I mean, he called it his Shangri. Last time I visited there was, I feel it was like maybe Easter of last year, possibly the year before. Time's really starting to, I don't know what it's doing for me, but I have a messed up perception of it, to be sure. But he referred to this as his Shangri-La. It was to the point though, even though the family was there and we were invited, when you went onto that area of his, it actually, felt intimate. I kind of get it that you have your shed and it's you that's there and everything, but I don't know. There's the opportunity, and maybe again I need to watch the map video again, but like little personalized shacks, little personalized locations. I don't know, your punctuation in the moment of being on that property, as surely as there's relics, the thought of what relics or legacies could you put on that. I don't know, I'm just thinking out loud. Pay no mind to the sky. This is that same old trail that I think I've shown on here a bazillion times, but kind of coming up the other direction on it. I should be able to, I don't know, time permitting, I should be able to turn a corner and then come up the other side. If not, I've got to kind of turn around in a couple of minutes here to make my timeline. There was a video came across my feed as bench view, 10 out of 10, and it had like a song played. I don't remember what the song is. Sometimes when you're in those feeds and each video, it's a different video but plays the same song. I don't know how much y'all look at shorts, but it inspired me to do my own bench thing, because there's all kinds of different views, and what I find as normal and common, other people may not so much. I mean, that kind of is off topic from the original purpose of this discussion. But does there need to be one? But that was that bench thing was more of an idea for the Lamb Dog channel, because I kind of changed which way I was heading with that. splitting them off a little bit and then being a little more adventure and entertainment specific on that one. I'm going to turn around at this little hump right here. Or can you tell that it's a hump? All right. Some dude up on the hill had a bicycle. And while these are awesome for biking, I don't think they're allowed. But I don't give a fuck. Just had my moment, I guess. To Sned. The coolest uncle. I am willing to have a coolest uncle contest with you. I think it'd be interesting. But aside from that, thinking of uncles, our uncles who were cool uncles, did they have cool uncles to think that they should be like, or was it more natural? For me, I'm not sure if I could have ended up as good of an uncle as I ended up were it not for them. My uncle escapades, that is, being a little on the complicated side, meaning that we're talking the difference of being able to just be there part-time, taking in nothing but the good, versus partial custody because your wife's brother and brother's baby's mama weren't capable of taking care of their kids. It was a little bit different. The greatest moment I realized for me was that these two boys didn't and weren't getting the opportunity of cool grandparents or cool uncle because everyone else had to take on that responsibility of raising them. So you don't get to experience that absent the responsibility of being raised. And we're going fishing one morning and stopped by the little convenience store. I don't know what y'all call them in England. Probably got a cool name for them. Like a little small store where they sell gasoline over here. And it was, I don't know, 7:30, 8 o'clock in the morning. And they have these displays with lollipops, little candies on a stick. And they asked, Uncle Sopal, which they called me by my real name, Uncle Sopal, can we have lollipops? And I'm like, yes, you can. It felt so good to just say yes. And my father-in-law, who was also with us, which beautiful day, beautiful memories, got lots of pictures, it's wonderful, said, oh, Ron, they can't just they gotta just brush their teeth. He's like, ah. And I said, you're gonna have to tell him. Needless to say, they got the lollipops, they got the candy. That was my introduction to being a better uncle, as opposed to resenting them for the actions of another. And turning that corner for me was really a good blessing. Don't know how to say much more than that. All right. Hope everyone's doing well. And catch y'all later.